Hello everyone. Today we've invited Dominique Allas, Finance Advisor from Tomorrow Financial Solutions. Today Dominique will be talking us through the new Victorian Government's $25,000 Home Builder Grant. Dominique, welcome to the Sri Lankan Morning Show.
Thank you very much for having me, Sahini.
Now Dominique, can you please tell me a little bit about the new $25,000 Home Builder Grant that's currently on offer?
Of course, that's a really good question, Sahini. The Victorian government have actually announced where for any new home that is built and that's going to be a principal place of residence, a new owner-occupied home, the government is providing $25,000 to be able to actually promote our current economy at the moment. Obviously, there's been a lot that we've all faced with the current coronavirus pandemic. So what Scott Morrison has actually done, he's actually provided this grant because it's due to actually allow 160,000 jobs for all labourers to get back out and get into this get into the workspace again.
Now, Dominique, I'm wondering, who is eligible for this wonderful grant?
So pretty much all of Victoria is actually eligible for this grant, Sahini. As long as you are essentially constructing a new property and is going to be your principal place of residence, it is eligible for you. There is a couple of requirements though. So for any singles, you have to be earning under $125,000 per annum, and for couples, it needs to be under $200,000. Another quite large contributing factor is that the property that's being built needs to be for under $750,000. Now, I know that there's also been conversations about, can I use the $25,000? I've heard about $25,000 for renovations, but can I use it to put in a pool or a tennis court? Unfortunately not. That particular $25,000 grant is only meant for renovations of the home to be able to, I guess, be eligible for that particular grant.
Now, Dominique, how does the Home Builder Grant fit in with the First Homeowners Grant? I'm sure many people are dying to know.
Yes, look, Sahini, that's a really good question because a lot of our clients have actually asked that question and said, hey, if I were to get the $10,000 homeowner grant, does it still mean that I'm eligible for the $25,000 home builder grant? Yes, it does. So this is a perfect time to be able to purchase your first home, because not only are you getting the $25,000 home builder grant, you're getting the $10,000 grant, plus you're also getting stamp duty concessions. So it's to be able to, that's already nearly close to $35,000 worth of grants being available just at your fingertips. So it is saying that it is a perfect opportunity to be able to boost our economy and get into your first home. Now, bear in mind that obviously you still do have the eligibility criteria to be able to get the First Home Owners Grant and obviously have the Home Builder Grant together. So as I said before, the property needs to be under $750,000. You need to be earning under the certain thresholds. But as a total, you can get up to $45,000 worth of grants to be able to fund towards your first home.
Another important question, how do people take advantage of this offer?
Look, again, very, very good question. A lot of our clients have actually come to us and said, hey, how do we do this? How do we apply for this? And I guess it's that time where we're able and we've got the time to be able to sit down with the clients and guide them through every step of the way. It's, I guess, purchasing your first home or even doing purchasing a new owner-occupied home. It can be quite daunting, especially if you've never built before. So being able to assist all of our clients to be able to do this, we do all the legwork, and I guess the easiest thing to say is you come to us with the question, and we're going to be the people to help you, assist you to do the application information and being able to give you all the information that is required to be able to get a hold of these particular grants. Because let's face it, this is the perfect time to be able to build your first build an owner occupied home and have these grants available while boosting our economy as well.
Now, Dominique, given the current environment and the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, I'm wondering, is it really a good time to dip your foot into the housing market, and is it really the best time to be buying a home?
Mm-hmm. Look, again, very good question. It is, for me, when is it ever going to be a bad time to be able to get your foot in the door to be able to purchase your first home? It's always going to, you're always going to want to live in your own home. You're always going to, property is one of the largest appreciating assets that you will have, and I guess that you've got that sense of feeling that it is your own. So I think it is a good time, especially with all the grants that's happening at the moment, with the $25,000 homeowner grant and then the $10,000 first homeowner grant. So, but just also you do need to, all of our viewers do need to bear in mind that this particular homeowner grant is only available till the 31st of December. So you do need to enter into a contract to be able to purchase a newly constructed home by that date. Otherwise, the grant is no longer available. But to answer your question, it is a perfect time to buy your first home or own occupied home.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Dominique. You've definitely given us some great food for thought, a lot to think about. I appreciate the advice that you've given us, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. That's it for this episode of the Sri Lankan Morning Show. Join us again soon.